We are still on productivity. Today we're talking about division of labor. When we talk about division of labor is when a job or production process is being broken down into different stages. That means, each individual is going to perform a different task. You're going to perform a task, I'm going to perform a task, he's going to perform a task, she's going to perform a task. So we have different jobs to do, different tasks to perform. So in the course of doing this, we become an expert in that task that we are used to doing. So that's why we say division of labor will lead to specialization. Division of labor will lead to specialization. Because I continue to do what I am doing, then I become better in it. In the course of me getting better, I become a specialist in that aspect. So look at what I wrote here. I said, division of labor is the breaking down of production process into different stages, and each stage is being performed by different people. So when it comes to division of labor, each individual will perform a task. I hope you're not writing. Okay. Each individual will perform what? A task. That is why we call it what? Division of labor. So division of labor leads to what? Specialization. So what is specialization itself? Specialization means I am concentrating in one aspect of production. Do you get it? Look at what division of labor is. The breaking down of production process into different stages, which each stage will be performed by different people. Now, because I've taken a certain stage, I've taken a certain task, I concentrate in doing that task. So in the course of me concentrating in doing that task, I become what? A specialist. I become what? A specialist. Do you see how division of labor has led to specialization now? You concentrate in one aspect of production. You concentrate, I concentrate. And because I'm concentrating in that aspect, I become a specialist in that aspect. Do you see how division of labor leads to specialization now?
Yeah.
They might ask you in the exams, division of labor leads to specialization, explain. Do you see how the question comes? Division of labor leads to specialization, discuss. So division of labor will lead to specialization because each individual will be performing different tasks. And in the course of performing this task, you concentrate on that task, which means you become an expert because you concentrated on that task. Do you understand that? Do you understand division of labor and specialization?
Yes.
Now, so let's go to the advantages of division of labor and specialization to the workers. So what are the advantages you have? What are the benefits you stand to gain if you are specialized or if you are a specialist? Number one, it improves workers' skills. How does it improve your skill? Because you continue to do the same thing. You continue to work on one aspect. Then, because you work on that aspect, you get better in that aspect. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that is how division of labor will increase, or specialization will increase or improve your skills. Because you start doing it, the first day, the second, the third, you become an expert on it. So your skills has improved as a result of your concentration in that task. Is it clear?
Yes.
The second one, it gives workers more job satisfaction. You know, the other time you asked me about different roles performed, I told you about job enrichment, job enlargement, right?
Yes.
When we talk about job satisfaction could be through job enrichment, job satisfaction could be through job rotation, it could be through job enlargement. Job satisfaction means I am happy doing that job. So because you've concentrated on one aspect, you love that aspect, you become motivated. You become happy. So here you have job satisfaction because you are doing what you know how to do best. Do you understand the point there?
Yes.
You are happy because you're doing what you know how to do best. That is what job satisfaction is. Is it clear?
Yes.
Do you have any question about that?
No.
Okay. The third one, it increases the reward of workers. Specialist workers, another reward for you, another advantage for you is you are a specialist. You are needed every now and then. So you can be paid higher salaries. You can be paid highly paid. You can have higher payments because you are a specialist. You are not like every other person. You are not like every other workers. You are a specialist. Your pay could be higher.
You have more experience.
You could have bonus, yeah. But even your salary, you will be paid richly because you are an expert. Do you understand? So, for example, the surgeons, they are not like any other doctors. So their pay will be different from any other, like their pay will be different from maybe the dentist. Because they need special skills to do it. Is it clear?
Yes.
So what are the problems you will face as a specialist or when there's division of labor as a worker? Number one, boredom. You get tired. When you continue to do the same thing, you might get tired of doing it. But for me, no. As a teacher, I love teaching. I can't get tired of it. But when you concentrate on one aspect of production, you could get tired about it and you don't want to do it anymore. Do you understand boredom here?
Yeah.
You get tired about it. You lose interest in that job. Two, lack of flexibility leading to unemployment. Because you are a specialist, you might not have jobs because you can't do other jobs. Oh, when they tell you about a job, say, "No, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it," because you don't have flexibility. You have concentrated on one aspect, which has led to you not having. So if you don't have a job in that aspect you are concentrated on, you can't do any other job. Then you'll be unemployed. Is it clear?
Yes.
The third one, workers can be replaced with machines. You are a specialist worker, that means there can be a specialist machine. So if you are a specialist, technology could bring up a specialist machine for your job. Yes or no? Do you get the point here? Because you are a specialist worker, it means you are doing one job. They could create technology or machine for that job. That means you are out of job.
Yeah, Mr. For example, a surgeon robot.
A surgeon robot. Did you say? Is it clear, please?
Yes.
Now we go to the advantages of the specialization to the business. For the business, the first advantage is efficiency. What is efficiency? Efficiency means things are done as fast as possible. Because you have given the job to specialists, because you have given the job to experts, they will get it done as soon as possible. So efficiency of firms increases. Do we understand?
Yes.
The second one, greater use of resources. Because you have given the job to someone who understands how to use that machine, how to use that equipment. He will use it well or not. Will he use it well or not?
Yes, it's good.
He will use it well because he knows how to use it. The third one. Okay, I think it's two, okay. Then the problems about division of labor and specialization to workers, number one. Tasks are repetitive and boring, which may lead to the demotivation of workers, causing low productivity. Like boredom here. When you get tired of doing the same thing, your productivity will fall. You won't be creative, you won't be productive as you used to be. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that means it will affect the company itself. It will affect the output of the firm. The second one, over-specialization. Over-specialization means because the company has to wait for that expert to come. If the expert doesn't come, the job stops. Do you understand?
Yeah.
We rely most on specialists. So if the specialists are absent, the jobs are disrupted. Is it clear? And the last one, interdependence. Because it is specialization, one stage of production might depend on another stage. So if one stage depends on another, so if we can't do this stage, we can't do the next stage because of specialization, then job might also be disrupted. Is it clear? So these are the advantages of specialization to the workers and to the business, and the disadvantages too.